In 1898, the United States was feeling ambitious. It had finished colonizing itself, manifest destiny was complete, and the nation wanted to prove it could play in the global imperial sandbox like the cool European kids. So when Spain started losing control of its colonies, the US saw an opportunity and took it faster than you can say, shipping included. Enter the Spanish-American War, a conflict that began over Cuba and escalated into a global scavenger hunt for leftover Spanish territories. In the Philippines, local revolutionaries, led by Emilio Aguinaldo, were already fighting to free themselves from Spanish rule. So when the US showed up, claiming they were there to help, Filipinos were like, great, allies. Spoiler, the US was not there to help. After a few flashy naval battles, Spain surrendered. But instead of recognizing Philippine independence, the US said, actually, we'll take that. Here's $20 million. Thanks, Spain. Yes, $20 million. That's what the US paid for the entire Philippine archipelago in the Treaty of Paris. A whole country casually bought like it was a used island bundle on eBay. The Filipinos, shocked. They had declared independence, raised a flag, started planning a government. But Washington, D.C. had other ideas. President William McKinley famously said he needed to uplift and civilize the Filipinos, a sentence so colonial it probably came with a free Bible and military base. Naturally, the Filipinos resisted. What followed was the Philippine-American War, a brutal conflict the U.S. didn't advertise much. Thousands of American troops fought against guerrilla resistance, using tactics they claimed to despise in other empires. Villages were burned, civilians punished, prison camps were set up. And all this while the US was promoting itself as a champion of freedom and democracy. For 3 years, Filipinos fought for the independence they thought they'd already won. Aguinaldo was captured in 1901, and by 1902, the US declared the war over. Though resistance continued in parts of the country for years. America installed a civil government, taught English, built roads and schools, and called it benevolent assimilation. Because if you smile while occupying a country, it's apparently fine. The Philippines remained a US colony until after World War II, gaining full independence in 1946. But the effects of colonization ran deep in language, politics, economics, and identity. A revolution hijacked, a country bought, and a war few Americans even remember. All for $20 million. Lesson: if someone says they're here to help, check if they're also holding a receipt. This has been History Roasted.